Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alberto Arellano. It's a pleasure and a privilege to connect with you. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and explain what MELiUS is as a business opportunity. And I want you to know in the next few minutes, your life can change. So, congratulations for connecting. Congratulations for being on this call. And let's go ahead and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, MELiUS is a Latin word that means become more. The major part of our company and the major vision of our company is to help people become more. Our vision is to help as many people as we can around the world to learn how to make more money, how to keep their money, and how to make their money grow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are part of 5 different industries. Now, I'm going to try to go ahead and explain the details on each of them. However, I'm not going to go 100% into the details. Just for the purpose of this call, I want you to understand every single one of these industries is a multi-billion, if not a trillion-dollar industry. And I can't explain everything 100%, but I'm going to do my best so that you know exactly what we do and how we participate in every single one of these industries. Well, number one is the industry of the foreign exchange, or in short, Forex. Now, what is Forex? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Forex is the exchange of multiple currencies around the world. When you go from one country to another, you have to exchange currencies. Well, that is the industry of Forex, and it's a $5 trillion a day industry. What we did in this industry, ladies and gentlemen, is we created a platform or an application online on the phone called AYGO Trade. And this application allows everyone and anyone to be able to participate in this foreign exchange industry, even if they don't know anything about Forex. Now, before I continue, I want you to have a good picture of what MELiUS is based on an example. All right, a lot of people ask me, well, Alberto, if you could simplify MELiUS, how would you do that? If you simplify that in a few words, well, let me explain to you. We are a technology-based company, and our purpose is to create tools with technology in our phones, in our computers, to allow people and enable people to make money on their phones. Now, I want you to think about a company like this. For example, I want you to think about Uber. What did Uber do? Well, Uber did not invent public transportation, right? They just participate in it. What they did is they created a platform, they created an application where people can make money on their phone, right? They register their car and they can use it as a taxi, right? As a method of transportation for public transportation. And now people can register their car and make money with something they already had, which is a car and a phone. And for us as customers, we get to experience the same service as a taxi cab, except a little bit cheaper and maybe more comfortable. Well, the same thing happened to Airbnb. What did Airbnb do? Well, they did not invent, the hotel industry, right? They don't even own a building. But guess what? They created an application, they created a platform where you and I can get a cheaper rate when we travel, we get a cheaper rate to get a room somewhere, and people get to make money with something they already had, which is their house, an apartment, or whatever they may have. That's exactly who we are, ladies and gentlemen. MELiUS did not invent the Forex industry. As a matter of fact, it's been around for over 300 years. All we did is created a platform where people can make money on their phone. They can literally copy and paste on their phone and they can make money. And I'll explain that in a little bit. The second industry we're involved in is the travel industry. It's an $8 trillion industry, and our product is called AYGO Lux. The purpose of this product, I'll explain in a minute, but basically is to save money on travel. You know, a lot of people like to travel, a lot of people do travel, and the thing is, it's very expensive. But what if it was cheaper? What if we allowed people to save up to 70% every time they travel? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that would be an incredible thing for most people, because People that do travel want to save, and people that don't travel, they would like to for them to be able to afford it, and that's what we do. And I'll explain it in a minute. Now, the telecommunications industry, ladies and gentlemen, we have an application called Triva. It's a $1.4 trillion industry, and with this application, with only $14.99 a month, $15 a month, people can get access to over 100 countries, unlimited calls in 100 countries. That is just incredible. Now, iRide. iRide is our concept, our own concept of Uber. It's the same concept. People download the application, they call an iRide, and guess what? They take a ride. Well, with us as distributors and us as independent brand promoters, we get to help people to download every single one of these applications. And every time they use those applications, you and I make money. So they use the application to make money. In the case of AYGO Trade, they use the application to save money. In the case of AYGO Lux, in the case of Triva, in the case of iRide, and guess what? Every time they use it, they save money, and we make money. And then we also have a strategic partnership with nothing less than American Express. Now, it's a whole lot of things that I can explain with American Express, but imagine every time somebody swipes a card, you can make money. That's the basics of it. Now, let's talk about MELiUS. MELiUS, it's an international company. We are actually based in Dubai. And it's an incredible company. We're embracing the future technology by focusing on blockchain, artificial intelligence, and education with our unique ecosystem. We are present in more than 160 countries. We are a debt-free and privately owned company. That's extremely important. The owners of our company come from the network marketing industry, and that gives me a lot of confidence because not only do they know how to build a big company, but they understand the field. They understand where it is we're coming from and how to deal with the day-to-day issues and the day-to-day obstacles that we all go through and encounter every single day. Now, let's talk about the MELiUS Academy. This is the Forex industry, and I'm going to talk briefly about it, right? We have over 500 educational videos. People can go online. As a matter of fact, every single day, we have 14 educators around the world, some of them in Dubai, some of them in the United Kingdom, and some of them in Latin America. We also have them in different languages like Spanish, French, Portuguese, obviously English. And guess what? We have this academy for people to go and learn how to do and how to capitalize in the Forex market. A lot of people say, Alberto, I don't want to just copy and paste. I want to learn how to do it. I want to develop that skill. And guess what? We provide that as well. We have this amazing application called AYGO Trade. And let me explain it in very simple words. What AYGO Trade is, it's an application where the experts paste every single thing they do in the Forex market. So literally, they analyze the market. They understand where it is, where it's coming from, and where it's going, and they send you alerts. And they tell you, hey, you know what? It's time to buy dollars right now. It's cheaper, right? And they'll tell you when to buy and when to sell. And all we have to do is go to the application, copy the trading idea, paste it on our own broker. Now, think about this. The company has no access to the broker. You get to choose your own broker. You get to open your own account. It's on your name. It's yours. They only give you the ideas. And then if you go out and use those ideas, you can capitalize and make the same amount of percentage than the expert makes, even if you don't understand what you're doing. Now, that's incredible. For a person like me, I'm not a guy that sits on the computer and learns and watches videos all day long. But you know what? I can learn how to copy and paste. And that's the most incredible tool that I've ever found in this complex industry. Literally, it's a complex industry that allows us to capitalize in a very, very simple way. Now, the AYGO Lux program, this is a savings program, ladies and gentlemen, and I put some examples here of hotels in Los Angeles, California, and you can see, you can save 30, 30, 40, 50, 60% on some of them. And I used, a couple of examples here because some people, look at this, say, well, the Intercontinental in Los Angeles is very expensive. I can save $98, but you still pay $237, right? Or the DoubleTree by Hilton, it's $255, you save $74, but you still pay $181. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we also have some, access to some cheaper prices here with different hotels in different cities. And these are some examples that I just pasted. Now, how to get started with us, what to do, and what's the opportunity we have? Well, we have 3 packages people can choose from, right? Bronze, silver, and gold. And depending on where you start, obviously you're going to get access to the Forex Academy or also the Cryptocurrency Academy. You can also get access to the trading alerts or ideas for both markets when you get started with the silver pack. And the gold pack is going to be the best. The gold pack gives you access to pretty much everything I just shared with you, except the AYGO Lux program. Now remember, AYGO Lux, it's a different product and you have to get a membership for that as well. Or you can use it for free as a customer and you don't have to pay a membership. However, it's not going to be, the savings are not going to be that huge. But, it is what it is. That's the way it works. Now, we also pay a $45 independent brand promoter membership when you want to build a network. Now, for the customer, they don't have to pay that. They only get access to the trading platforms. However, if you want to build a network with us, you want to get paid, the $45 membership. That's an annual membership, by the way, right? We all pay $149 a month to keep our subscription active and to be able to make money. But the $45 membership, that's an annual membership. Now let's look at the compensation plan. It's actually very, very simple. The bronze pack, the silver pack, and the gold pack. Depending on where you sign up, number one, it's going to give you a percentage on what's called a fast start bonus. Every time you sign somebody up in your network, you're going to get either 10% if you signed up with a bronze pack or a silver pack, or a 20% referral bonus if you are with the gold pack membership. Now, also, every time you sign somebody up in your network, depending on the package they chose, they're going to give you 100 points, 350 points, or 700 points for what's called a binary compensation plan or binary bonus, which I'll explain in a minute. Now, also, if you signed up with the gold pack, you're going to get an extra bonus called a matching bonus. And that's a 10% matching bonus on every person you personally sponsor. Whatever they make on the compensation plan, you're going to get 10%. And I'll explain it here in a minute. Now, let's take a look at the first bonus, the fast start bonus. Well, you're going to get, every time you signed a bronze pack personally in your network, you're going to get either $15, which is 10%, or $30, which is 20%. And again, that's going to depend on what package you chose. If you sign somebody up with a silver pack, you're going to get either $50 or $100. And if you sign somebody up with a gold pack, you'll get $100 or $200. Now, obviously, my suggestion is go ahead and sign up with the gold pack so that you can get the bigger percentage. You can get 20% every time you sign somebody up, and obviously you make double the money for the same work. Now, the second bonus, it's what's called a residual income. Excuse me there, I didn't change it to English there, but the numbers are the same. The residual income based on the ranks. Now, you'll see on the screen, the ranks are on the left. The first rank is star. And what it means is you have 100 points on your smaller team. This is a binary compensation plan. You're going to build 2 teams, one on the right, one on the left. And when you are at 100 commissionable volume points, 100 points on the smaller team, you're going to get $100 a month in residual income. Now, obviously, those 100 points have to be every month, right? Well, you have one person on the right, one person on the left, and that's 100 points, right? And guess what? You have $100 a month in residual income. The second rank is called consultant. Consultant is 1,200 points on the smaller team. Now, please understand when I talk about the smaller team, I'm obviously I'm thinking already that on the other team is going to be more than 1,200 points. So you can look at it that way, or you can look at it at 1,200 points on the right, 1,200 points on the left. Either way is the same. Either way is fine. And guess what? You make $500 a month. $500 a month. Sapphire is 4,000 points on the right, 4,000 points on the left. You get $1,500 a month. Ruby, 14,000 points, right, on the right, and 14,000 on the left, $4,000 per month. Emerald, 29,500, and you get $8,500 a month. And Diamond, 90,000 points on the right, 90,000 on the left, and you get $30,000 per month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen many different compensation plans. And usually a binary compensation plan will pay you 10% on the smaller team. Now, if you look at a Diamond consultant, for example, Diamond is 90,000 points. Usually, that would give you a check for $9,000, 10%. You know, some people say, well, my company pays 20%. Okay, let's look at that. That would be $18,000. But look at what it is here. It's $30,000 as a Diamond. And then if you look at the rest of the ranks, you'll notice it's incredible. All right, now let's go to the next one. Unilevel matching bonus. Every time you sign somebody up directly, you're going to get 10% on what they earn. So if you sponsor John and he earns $500, well, you make 10%. That's $50. You sponsor Lisa, she earns $1,500 a month. You make $150, and so on and so forth. Now remember, you have to be a gold pack in order to qualify for these bonus. And the next one is the generational matching bonus. I won't go into detail, but this is incredible. Once you hit Emerald rank, you start getting paid on this generational bonus. And this is based on what your leadership is making. So once you sign somebody up, and that person or the person below that one hits Emerald, that would be your first generation of leadership. And in your first generation, you're going to make 5% on what they earn, right? On top of all the bonuses, and it doesn't matter what level that Emerald is in. So it doesn't have to be a front line to you. It could be 3, 5, 10 levels deep. As long as one person in that line of business hits Emerald, guess what? You're going to get that generational 5% bonus on what they make. On the second generation, it's 3%. The third generation is 3%. Fourth generation is 2%. And obviously, you have to continue to scale up the ranks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want to do. I understand this is a very quick video, and I understand there's going to be a lot of questions. I want you to get in touch with the person that invited you to this call. I want you to get involved with the person that invited you to listen to this message, and I want you to ask him any questions you have. And if you're a leader in the network marketing industry, I want you to know this. Timing in business is everything. This company just launched in October, I believe it was 19th. October 19th and 20th of 2019. So please understand, timing in business is everything. It's a binary compensation plan. Leadership positioning is taking place as we speak. Please understand that, because the longer you think about this, the longer it's going to take you to get positioned. And guess what? Positioning is everything. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, ask any questions you may have. Please get in touch with the person that invited you to look at this and get your questions answered. Make a decision, and welcome to the family, the MELiUS family. God bless you. Once again, my name is Alberto Arellano, and I'll talk to you very soon.